stacking glasses. Somebody turned the big light low. I looked at my watch, out of habit, with nowhere I particularly had to go. Then you leaned against the jukebox, trying to choose between two songs. You asked me which one sounded better. I said, depends how late you're staying on. You laughed and ordered something simple. I moved my coat from off the chair. We talked about nothing important, which somehow kept me sitting there. You'd had a week that needed ending. I'd had one much the same. By midnight, neither one of us had bothered asking for a name. The room still had a little heartbeat. The night still had some road to run. There was no reason to be leaving, just because the day was done. Sometimes the best part of an evening arrives after all the plans are gone. And when the world is finally quiet, you find another reason to stay on. The waiter wiped the empty tables. A taxi waited by the light. You said tomorrow came too early. I said tomorrow would be all right. We just let another record finish and listen when the next one came in. The room still had a little heartbeat. The night still had some road to run. There was no reason to be leaving, just because the day was done. Part of an evening arrives after all the plans are gone. And when the world is finally quiet, you find another reason to stay on. I've rushed home plenty of evenings, like arriving was the prize. Past 100 little moments with tomorrow on my mind. That night I let the clock keep moving without asking where it went. Maybe time is better spent sometimes when nobody tries to spend it. The room still had a little heartbeat. The night still had some road to run. To be leaving, just because the day was done. Sometimes the best part of an evening arrives after all the plans are gone. And when the world is finally quiet, you find another reason to stay on. You finally reach for your jacket. I paid and followed towards the door. Outside you asked which way I headed. I smiled and said, I'm not quite sure. I'd started out with every intention of turning in before too long. wasn't ready to go home, while the city still carried on.
Walked in 20 minutes late with an apology already polished. Said the traffic lost its mind and your telephone had vanished. I nodded like a patient man, let you finish every word. You've always had a way of making old excuses sound unheard. Then you said you've been doing thinking, which usually means I should sit down. You found a brand new understanding somewhere on the other side of town. You said this time would be different with that serious little stare. I nearly admired the performance till I remembered I've been there. You can dress it up in Sunday clothes, put a ribbon on the truth. You can lower your voice and lean in close like nobody ever knew. But time has made my hearing better and experience keeps score. Some promises sound brand new till you've heard the shape before. You said people change, you know that. I said sure, I've changed myself. I don't wait beside the telephone or put my piece up on a shelf. I don't turn a maybe into forever just because the evening's slow. And I've stopped confusing chemistry with somewhere I should go. You can dress it up in Sunday clothes, put a ribbon on the truth. You can lower your voice and lean in close like nobody ever knew. But time has made my hearing better and experience keeps score. Some promises sound brand new till you've heard the shape before. Dishonest, maybe you believe it when you speak. Maybe every fresh beginning feels convincing for a week. But I've paid tuition on that lesson more than once and then some more. So when you reached across the table, I just smiled. I'd heard that one before. You can dress it up in Sunday clothes, put a ribbon on the truth. You can lower your voice and lean in close like nobody ever knew. But time has made my hearing better and experience keeps score. Some promises sound brand new till you've heard the shape before. You finished what was in your glass, asked if I'd walk you to the door. I stood and helped you with your coat like any gentleman would do. You said maybe you'll reconsider. I said maybe you never know. Then watch the taxi take the corner and ordered myself one more. You were already by the window when I walked in from the rain. Same way you used to hold your coffee, different lines around your face. You stood and laughed before we spoke, said, "Look what time has done." I said it could have treated us much worse, and somehow that was enough. We talked about the old apartment and the people down the hall who married, who moved away, who nobody hears from now. You asked me if I ever wondered how those younger men became two people sitting here tonight, still remembering all their names. Some things don't need recovering. Some years are better left behind. But it's good to find one piece of them that still feels right in present time. We don't have to be who we were or pretend that nothing disappeared. There's something good about an old friend at the same table, different years. You showed me pictures of your children. I told you mine had nearly grown. We both complained about our needs, then laughed at how much that sounded old. There were things we didn't talk about, the marriages that didn't last. Some doors don't need reopening for two people to understand the past. Oh, some things don't need recovering. Some years are better left behind. But it's good to find one piece of them that still feels right in present time. Oh, we don't have to be who we were or pretend that nothing disappeared. There's something good about an old friend without needing back the years. When we were 25, we thought friendship meant forever, as though forever had to look exactly like the days we knew. Maybe growing older teaches that distance doesn't always end a thing. Some people leave your everyday, but never really leave your life. Oh, some things don't need recovering. Some things, some years are better left behind. But it's good to find one piece of them, one piece of them that still feels right in present time. Oh, we don't have to be who we were or pretend that nothing disappeared. There's something good about an old friend still knowing why you're here. The weight of brought our coats around. We stood beneath the awning. You said, don't make it another 15 years. I said, let's try for less than 10. Then we went our separate directions, two older men beneath the rain, not trying to bring the old days back, just glad I spent half my younger years counting every dollar twice. Turned down dinner, skipped vacations, called it being wise. Kept a good shirt in the closet, saved the bottle for someday. Funny how someday gets expensive when the years keep moving anyway. I still know exactly what things cost, I just know what matters too. A decent meal with people laughing isn't money thrown away. I paid the mortgage, built some savings, never fell behind on what I owed. But I quit treating every pleasure like another leak inside the boat. Pay what needs paying, save enough to sleep at night, then buy the better coffee. Take somebody out sometimes. Money's good at keeping score, but it never learned to dance. I work too hard to earn my living, not to live a little while I can. Last month I bought a jacket, cost a little more than planned. My brother looked me up and down, said, "Who are you trying to impress?" I said, "Nobody in particular, I simply like the way it fit." There comes a point when being careful shouldn't mean saying no to everything. Pay what needs paying, save enough to sleep at night, then buy the better coffee. Take somebody out sometimes. Money's good at keeping score, but it never learned to dance. I work too hard to earn my living, not to live a little while I can. I don't need a bigger driveway or my name above a door. I don't need another something just because somebody owns more. Give me enough to keep things steady and a little left to spend. I'd rather share a good evening than watch another number climb. Pay what needs paying, save enough to sleep at night, then buy the better coffee. Take somebody out sometimes. Money's good at keeping score, but it never learned to dance. I work too hard to earn my living, not to live a little while I can. Brought the bill around, I reached it before my friend. He said, "You sure?" I said, "I'm certain. You can catch the next one then." We walked outside still laughing as the city settled in. Good money bought the dinner, a better time came free with it. We used to talk till 2 in the morning, like sleep was something we could spare. Now sometimes we sit after dinner, reading quietly in separate chairs. You know which cupboard holds my medicine. I know when your shoulder starts to ache. Love turned out less like fireworks and more like knowing what it takes. There were years we barely noticed, between the children and the bills. Days when work came home between us, and neither one knew how to sit still. We said things we should have swallowed, spent a few nights turned away. Then somebody made the coffee, and we tried again the next day. The years between us aren't all beautiful. I wouldn't polish them that way. Some were kind and some were heavy. Some simply came and went like days. But every line around your eyes now knows a part of where I've been. And I would choose this life beside you, with all the years between. The house got quieter eventually. The bedrooms emptied one by one. We found ourselves across the table, wondering what we'd become. Then one Sunday, you started laughing at something foolish that I said. And suddenly I recognized the woman I first met again. Oh, the years between us aren't all beautiful. I wouldn't polish them that way. Some were kind and some were heavy. Some simply came and went like days. But every line around your eyes now knows a part of where I've been. And I would choose this life beside you, with all the years between. I don't love you like I did then. I think I love you more than that. Less afraid of imperfections, less concerned with getting back to some younger version of us who thought forever stayed the same. We changed 100 little ways and somehow kept each other's name. The years between us aren't all beautiful. I wouldn't polish them that way. Some were kind and some were heavy. Some simply came and went like days. But every line around your eyes now knows a part of where I've been. And I would choose this life beside you, with all the years between. Tonight you fell asleep beside me. Before I turned the bedside light, I pulled the blanket to your shoulder, like I've done 1,000 nights. Nothing happened worth remembering. No grand words were spoken then. Just one more ordinary evening added to the years between. We don't call like we used to. Weeks can disappear between. One of us gets busy working, one gets caught up with family. Then somebody sends a message, says you're free around 8. And somehow 4 grown men remember how to show up only 20 minutes late. Tom still tells the longest stories. Mike still interrupts too soon. Danny swears he's getting healthy, then orders what he always does. We complain about our eyesight, laugh about the hair we've lost. Nobody mentions getting older till somebody tries to stand too fast. We don't need to talk every morning to know exactly where we stand. Some friendships get more comfortable the less they need a plan. A month can turn into a season. Life can pull us different ways. Then one good night around the table puts the distance back in place. There were years we knew each other by every little thing that changed. Who was broken, who was dating, who had finally found a place. Now the news arrives in headlines, a new job, a wedding, someone's kid. But somehow when we're all together, the missing chapters fill themselves back in. Oh, we don't need to talk every morning to know exactly where we stand. Some friendships get more comfortable the less they need a plan. Oh, a month can turn into a season. Life can pull us different ways. Then one good night around the table puts the distance back in place. There'll come a Friday somebody can't make, then another after that. So I don't take these nights for granted like I might have in the past. I stay a little longer now, even when tomorrow starts too soon. Because the older that we're getting, the more these ordinary nights improve. We don't need to talk every morning, oh, to know exactly where we stand. Ooh, some friendships get more comfortable the less they need a plan. A month can turn into a season. Life can pull us different ways. Life can pull us different ways. Then one good night around the table puts the distance back in place. The waiter starts clearing glasses. Someone reaches for the bill. We argue over who is paying, like we've
argued 20 years. Outside we promised not to wait so long. We probably will anyway, but there's comfort knowing somewhere that same booth will hold our place.
Confidence, like it had it tailored downtown. Took the empty stool beside me, said, "You always sit alone." I said, "Only when it's working." You laughed and ordered what I had. There are warning signs a man can read, and ones he doesn't mind that bad. You told me you were leaving early. I said I had the same idea. 20 minutes turned to 40. Then another round appeared. You asked if I was always careful. I said, "More than I once was." You said, "That sounds terribly boring." I couldn't argue just because I've learned when not to chase a maybe. Learn when walking saves a man. I know charm can cause expensive things, and smiles can ruin plans. But knowing where the trouble starts doesn't mean you always leave. Sometimes being old enough to know makes choosing it more interesting. The room was nearly empty when you finally checked the time. You said, "This wasn't my intention." I said, "It wasn't exactly mine." Then neither one reached for a coat, and neither blamed the weather. There are moments common sense can win, and moments it can wait together. I've learned when not to chase a maybe. Learn when walking saves a man. I know charm can cause expensive things, and smiles can ruin plans. But knowing where the trouble starts doesn't mean you always leave. Sometimes being old enough to know makes choosing it more interesting. Still know better, don't misunderstand. Experience hasn't gone away. It's sitting right here beside me, telling me what I ought to say. But experience can't take the night off. It has worked enough this year, and one small bad decision looks unusually good from here. I've learned when not to chase a maybe. Learn when walking saves a man. I know charm can cause expensive things, and smiles can ruin plans. But knowing where the trouble starts doesn't mean you always leave. Sometimes being old enough to know makes choosing it more interesting. We stepped outside near closing, both pretending we'd go home. You pointed toward the taxi stand, I pointed anywhere but there. You laughed and said, "You're trouble." I said, "That's generous of you." Then we walked off without deciding which one of us already knew.
My brother says I need more rest. My daughter bought me better vitamins and checks if I remember them. I tell them all, I hear them clearly, then put my good shoes by the door. There's nothing wrong with taking care, I just don't plan on getting bored. Changed. I feel the stairs more than before. I don't recover from a late night quite the way I did it 44. But Monday still brings something new, and Friday still deserves respect. I've got fewer miles at full speed now, tomorrow wait. There are still places worth the drive, still somebody worth the call. A little age can change your rhythm, it doesn't have to stop the song. States over just to see an old friend play. Got back home at 2 on Sunday, worked a perfectly good Monday. 20 years ago I'd probably have stayed until the morning light. These days I know when I am tired, I just don't let run my life. I'm not racing anybody, I don't need to prove a thing. I've learned when to take the long way and when to let tomorrow wait. There are still places worth the drive, still somebody worth a call. A little age can change your rhythm, it doesn't have to stop the song. I don't need my younger body or every dream I used to chase. I've traded speed for knowing which things are worth the pace. And if tomorrow makes me slower, just when I get there. Tonight I've got my jacket on, and somewhere I want to be. I'm not racing anybody, I don't need to prove a thing. I've learned when to take the long way and when to let tomorrow wait. Places worth a try, still somebody worth a call. A little age can change your rhythm, it doesn't have to stop the song. The night air finds my knees now, that's one truth I
won't forget. I laugh and pull my collar higher, wave a cab in from the curb. Tomorrow I'll take the morning slowly. Tonight still has a little time. I've learned a little moderation. I'm not slowing down yet. There is a street I rarely drive now, though it still takes me home. A corner where I said some things I wish I'd never known to say. I was angry, I was certain, and certainty can make a fool of somebody who thinks being right means he has nothing left to lose. I apologized years later. She said she'd made her peace, told me life had carried both of us much farther than that week. I believed her when she said it, still carried mine around, like letting go would somehow mean the hurt had never counted. You can own what you have broken without living in the wreck. You can wish you'd done things differently and still forgive what's left. Some lessons leave a scar behind, so you remember where you've been. But a lifetime is too long to spend condemning who you were back then. I've watched my own son lose his temper, heard my younger voice come through. For 1 second I was frightened by how much of me I knew. Then he came back an hour later, said, "Dad, I handled that all wrong." I told him saying so takes courage, and heard the lesson as I spoke. You can own what you have broken without living in the wreck. You can wish you'd done things differently and still forgive what's left. Some lessons leave a scar behind, so you remember where you've been. But a lifetime is too long to spend condemning who you were back then. If I met the man I was then, I wouldn't tell him he was innocent. I'd tell him pride can cost you people, and apologies don't erase events. But I'd also tell him keep on growing. Don't make one failure your whole name. Be better when the next chance comes. That's how regret becomes a change. You can own what you have broken without living in the wreck. You can wish you'd done things differently and still forgive what's left. Some lessons leave a scar behind, so you remember where you've been. But a lifetime is too long to spend condemning every younger step. Tonight I took that old street home,
stop once beneath the light. Nothing waited at the corner, no judgment in the night. I drove on when the signal changed and didn't look behind. Some things deserve remembering, they don't all deserve your life.
I finished work a little early, had nowhere I was supposed to be. So I took the long way through downtown just to see what I might see. Found a place I'd passed 100 times with 3 tables by the street. Ordered something I could pronounce and watch the evening find its feet. A couple argued over directions, then forgot what started it. 2 women at the corner table laughed until they nearly spilled their drinks. The man beside me raised his glass, said long week. I said enough. We talked 10 minutes about baseball, like we'd known each other months. Not every night needs a reason, not every good thing needs a name. Sometimes the weather holds together and the people do the same. No news arrived to change my future, no grand surprise came into sight. Just one of those ordinary evenings that somehow turned out right. My brother called while I was walking, asked if anything was new. I said nothing worth reporting. He said those are good days too. That stayed with me another block, past windows glowing warm. Maybe peace is less dramatic than the way we pictured it when young. No, not every night needs a reason, not every good thing needs a name. Sometimes the weather holds together and the people do the same. No news arrived to change my future, no grand surprise came into sight. Just one of those ordinary evenings that somehow turned out right. I used to wait for something bigger before I call a moment good. A promotion, trip, or celebration, something proving that I should. These days I notice smaller victories before they hurry past. An easy laugh, a decent meal, and nowhere I need to get too fast. Not every night needs a reason, not every good thing needs a name.
shines, the weather holds together, and the people do the same. No news arrived to change my future. No grand surprise came into sight. Just one of those ordinary evenings that somehow turned out right. I reached my street a little later, porch lights glowing down the road. Took my time unlocking the doorway, didn't rush to get indoors. Nothing happened worth remembering if somebody asked next year. But there was nothing wrong with tonight, and that was plenty for me.
There were mornings I woke certain I had nothing left to give. Still the day kept moving forward, and somehow so did I. A friend would call without a reason, a door would open just in time. I used to call those things coincidence and never ask what stood behind. There were years I wore my pride like strength meant needing no one. Thought a man should carry everything and never let the burden show. Then some burdens grew too heavy, and some nights went on too long. I learned there isn't shame in reaching when your own two hands aren't strong. I walked farther than my strength could take me, made it through what I could not control. Found a hand when mine was empty, found some light when roads went cold. But looking back across the distance, I know I didn't walk alone. My mother prayed in quiet rooms long before I understood. My father showed his faith by showing up and doing what a father should. Friends stayed near when words were useless. Strangers helped without a name. There were mercies I recognized only years after they came. I walked farther than my strength could take me, made it through what I could not control. Oh, why some prayers take so long, but looking back across the distance, I know I didn't walk alone. I used to think that faith meant answers clear enough to understand. Now I think it sometimes looks like taking one more step when you barely can. trusting there is still some purpose when the road won't tell you why, and learning gratitude can live beside the questions that remain in life. I've walked farther than my strength could take me. Oh, made it through what I could not control. Found a hand when mine was empty. Found some light when rose went cold. Oh, I don't claim to know each reason or why some prayers take so long, but looking back across the distance, I know I didn't walk alone. The room is quiet now, the night has settled in. I don't need every answer to be thankful where I've been. I know the strength I called my own was never mine alone, and that is more than enough for this old heart to know.